been another day, obviously. I'm not insane. I realized I started this last month and we're very close to being finished with this damn game. Love the game, though. Sorry, I just had a big meal and a bag of chips and nothing else. These are planes. Coke! Okay. To find out what happened to the headmaster, there's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster. They killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere hidden in the school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity is... It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyways, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already. Yeah, you've mentioned it once or twice. But I had this killing game 16 and only 16 students. 15 of us met in main hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Oh, we're gonna flash by all of them? So many people have died since we started. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So only one still left alive are... me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive, and there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be it. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Alright, let's leave Kyoko with the corpse of her dead dad. Rest in peace. I think his name was like Jin Kirigiri or something. I don't know. Okay. Now with our new headmaster device, I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers from the locker rooms on the 2nd floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... Well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then, beep beep, no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Wait, but what about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader and... beep. Alright, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has some organization problems in every part of their life. This is a crystal ball. Huh, a crystal ball. No, can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker, it's just not possible. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks scattered up in no particular order, and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Yashahiro Hagakure. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yashahiro Hagakure. Is this our Yashahiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes from a variety of different classes. Which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Nice. Locker notebook. Let's keep checking lockers. I took the emergency handbook. Beep. Looks like the locker open. Now let's see. Nope, don't see anything that can be a clue. Yep. Yeah. Oh. This thing is practically empty. There's a single notebook in here. There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. It doesn't have a name on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But something's written inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. I don't think they're gonna care that much. Looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote it was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I came to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep all students' prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with the plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. My gosh. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. When I reached the last page, the question mark spun through my mind. It just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, and scrawled. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Nice locker pocketbook. But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers... they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation, but if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. Yes! Is it trial time?
This is a school announcement.
What is it, Monokuma?
Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that... He said to go to the gym, right? Oh, hey, Hiro. I haven't seen you the entire investigation. Oh, hey, Hiro. Makoto! Why'd you act so surprised? Oh, no reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hiro, wait! There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hiro? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Is it just gonna be Makoto? Oh my gosh, that's really funny. Do you know how many times I've had to pop up? 4 different people have come by now. It's so annoying, it's just one person. You don't have to pop up every time. Hello, welcome. Hello, are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. Envelope. This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Akuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. But that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster room and we looked at that file, Mukuro Ikosawa, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school, and this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture is all other 15 students, but not me. I like how Yashihiro is just surrounded by dead people, and the 4 other survivors are on the other survivors? The 4 other still living people are on the other side. But not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a photo like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until we got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except is. How long are you going to keep up with this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way of standing there, you know. So I mean, get out. But
How strange.
I told you, I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Group photo, nice. Oh wait, group photo, nice. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear this all up. Clear all this up. Where is everyone? Probably on the... Oh, someone's on the second floor. What are you doing in the fudging archive, Byakuya? I'm staging another murder. Oh, great! Oh, good to know nothing's changed. Knockety knockety, Byakuya Tagami. Oh, Byakuya! Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the... Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. Leave, yes. Yep. Okay, let's see. Where to next? The 4th floor? The 5th floor? The 16th floor, lying hidden somewhere in this school. Oh, Yashihiro's here. Cool. He's just staring at the chickens. It's gonna be right there. Like, that didn't help. You cannot see where I was pointing. I was pointing where he is. Hey, Hero! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time you see you freak out like that. No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? Yes. Very long hallway in the bio lab. Rar. Did Monokuma do all that, or the mastermind? I decided to visit the bio lab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Huh? Toko? Toko, are you okay? Oh no, she's not dead, is she? Ah! It's cold, super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? I was asleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember, I was waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Monroe? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and thoughts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga. We still have some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
You SOB!
And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember.
Yes!
So it's like double the memory. No, it's more like half. Nice, Genocide Jack's memory. But I want to know right now is where's my little darling? Tell me now or I slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere doing his own investigation.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so.
Oh, I'm on
I knew it. I
fire.
totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, gotta hurry. Can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Genocide Jack shot off, eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's got to be some reason for it. The fridge is open, but I'm sure they were all shut last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh, yeah,
It
it's
would seem...
a morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and there you have it. You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway,
We should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in there. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is in the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The Mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the Mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just watch over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it. Okay. On the left side of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on. But these ones aren't.
It would seem...
The blue light comes on when there's a slot, whenever there's a slot occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, is 9 in all. 9. 9 lights? By a biolab lights. Neat. Oh, the tarp. Yeah, I probably should look at the tarp. No, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Oh, that's right. It's the same one I found in the garden in the tool shed. If I remember that tarp. It had a stamp on it that said Biolab. Oh. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Nice, tarp has been updated. You done yet, Kyoko? I've already looked through this instruction manual, more importantly. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. I should ask Kyoko about the group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier? You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, or to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. Wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the Mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? It's gotta be it. There's no other explanation.
Whew.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Geez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do a good look if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and the blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The blunt tissue matching made things a little different. Oh, burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those wounds were the fatal injury, right? And what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is the other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
What does it say they're old? Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says is they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, there is a difference. Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they gave.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds make it sound like they've been there forever, and like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But all we got the Monokuma... But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way she could have had anything to do. They could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But what if Muka herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very least...
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many.
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict answers from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, only using their own logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each other with each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Nice! Kyoko's account.
Hey.
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about this condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Muko's profile, it listed her height and weight.
So...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get that all right? You remember all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikosaba. Mukuro Ikosaba's profile has been updated.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh, wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad, leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad. Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey.
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Oh yeah, but still.
Whew.
You really are naive, you know, it's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me. She decided to help me instead. And so for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook. Oh man, I'm so bored. If I don't do it now... Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since we've got here?
What? So,
What do you mean? Well, you know, all the lockers on the second floor. Well, you know all the lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of those lockers, you need the handbook of whoever's the lockers belong to. Actually, I managed to get them open using the emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found hidden in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It's about the headmaster, and about your father.
What? If that's true...
That mean the video was real too? Video?
Makoto.
I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about?
I
need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD, and it says Class 78, Urgent Interviews.
So...
I found it in the hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it for yourself and see. I think you realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on the DVD. Interview DVD, nice.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other words...
So, as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What it means is I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all that because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding to it, I guess. She left out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. The class trial? Oh, Monokuma! Leaving behind the final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. Got the DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room and check it out. Kyoko said something about a hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Yes. Running noise. Let's see, is there anyone I haven't talked to? We just went back to the daddy goal. The zoom settings? Don't tell me this has always been around. How did I never notice this? I must be the most blind person on earth. There's no way that's been here for the entire game? Time to talk to Aoi Ashihino. Oh, I accidentally turned up the volume. That was really confusing. So this is where you've been hiding. Listening, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto. Sorry, gotta go. What? She ran off so fast I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Leave, yes. And we're here. Wait, did I accidentally mute myself just now? Okay, no, we're good. We're good. False alarm. Oh, it's been forever since I've been here. When was the last time? It was when Sayaka Manzono was still alive. Poor Sayaka. Poor Leon. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it into the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. Must have been only a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in so who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Sounded like he was trying to make a joke. Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Oh, fudge me! Hold on, I need to check. I have not done this voice in like a month. You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spend the rest of your life in the school? Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Yeah, you wouldn't move with much, dead guy. As if on cue, that's when the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this, only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on the screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably
So,
me.
Makoto, before we...
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. Now, he and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I here and here now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of ever meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like
Now,
this.
shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Miyaki Tagami, Toko Fukawa, alias Hina, everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in the school forever. And then... Kyoko? Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope Peak Academy, her father, and when he asked her a question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went back. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Your course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Ain't technology a bitch? Oh, oopsie, it looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when? Doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure, my ass, you cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question, and they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
Ah, fudge. I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school and what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Convenient outcome. Something that seems obviously working in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Interview DVD, nice. Ding dong bing bong.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end.
So in the
And
end...
if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. Oh, the final class trial. The last time all of our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
You're early, Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now, at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said... Byakuya! Byakuya? They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Hino? Hiro? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appear.
I'm late.
I'm on
Strong-sided master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins are ablaze.
Yes!
Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
my beautiful
With my scissor-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge that shiver in the master evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what master wants, it can be a boy, girl, anything in between. I can handle it. Where am I?
whew,
No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Jeez. Is everyone here? Ooh, and wearing our gloomy guts faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay then, well, let's begin.
Thrills! Chills!
The final class trial will be slated in
kills!
pitch black despair, Clockscamium sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair.
How strange.
What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm in a very good mood. Oh, I'm a very good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
There's a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest. I take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm
And I'll make sure
feeling
everyone
white.
watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away. And you gone? Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first one into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word, they just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They were all acting odd, like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know what that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
so,
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And she's gone, and then Kyoko was aboard. I started making my way toward the opening, step after step toward the gaping moi. I resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body. And finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? What do you think? It's just a perfect background for deciding a person's fate. It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit down on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Thrills! Chills!
Well then, let's
kills!
begin! A deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly class trial will begin next time, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Oh wait, I guess I better, okay, let me set my skills. Nothing new, great.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up! If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win!
Who will win the ultimate battle between hope and despair? Find out next time on One Guy Voices All of Danganronpa. Season 1. Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm so tired. I'm excited for the next cast. Well then, bye.